Well, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be reviewing another survey site, as I've been doing, so that you can make a little extra income. And so I'm on the homepage of opinionsquare.com, and you can see what I touched there. That's Opinion Square. And, well, took me to, I guess, the main page, which is actually interesting. Huh. Okay. Took me to another page. Anyway. Uh, So here's what we have. Welcome, as you can see here, welcome David. That's me, it's my name. And you have, this of course is when you sign up for it. This would be the home main page that you would get to. And you have up here where it says members, where I clicked on it. And then nearby, just above it, you have different things: home, benefits, about, frequently asked questions, contact us, and members. And I'm going to probably get to those parts of it. You also have a button here under my welcome, view available surveys, and that should take us to some surveys if there are any. And it just happens to say that thank you for visiting Opinion Squared. You don't have any surveys available at this time. Then you have, well, there's an install software that says inactive. There's some software that you can install on your computer. Not too sure about your tablet or smartphone, that they will pay you so much money a month. You could do that. That's something that I don't do. I have quite a few different survey sites that I have stuff installed on all sorts of devices, and so honestly, I don't mess around with that. But I'll click on it anyway and see what it. Okay, here it's just explaining about thank you for visiting Opinion Square. Here's the different operating systems. This is all about how it would work. Okay, so then you have refer a friend, which is pretty self-explanatory. Here's modifying contact information. I could click on it. There's all the information. I did it quickly, but that's where you would modify your name, your address, and all that kind of stuff. And then here's modifying your demographics, which this is all the people that live in the household, and the income, and the information about each person that lives in the house. Okay, so now we go to a pretty important part. Probably one of the better parts of things is over here where I just click buy, redeem your rewards. Okay, and so we should get to that. And then here you have the different rewards, and it's a little broken up here, but enough to say, as I'm clicking, this is the points that I have. This 2,647. That's how many points I've accumulated. Excuse me. Anyway, and you have down here, sort of in this area here where I clicked on it, below the middle part that's scrolling across the screen, you have featured item, and then you have sweepstakes in the middle there, and then this Rockin' Rockets, it's where you get tokens, and if you don't qualify for a survey, they will give you a token. And when you get tokens, you go onto the website and you would hit the where it says here down below, play now, and you'll be able to do. It's like a little mini game where you could win points, and you could win other prizes, but it's mostly points, and then it'll just add to the points that are here. And see, if I scroll down, you could see here, down here near the bottom on the left side, you have 2,647 points, and then you can view transactions, which would be previous things that I've ordered. And then there's a wish list over here in the middle that was there. And then here it just is telling me, see, I won 25 points. Then I took a survey, another quick survey, online spending survey. If you see that I'm clicking, here's 25 points, there's 25 points. So that's just giving a history of what I've done as far as rewards and stuff like that. And then here you have on the right side down near the bottom is shop now, is if you see where I'm clicking, where I'm touching. And then you got the points, and then here's the thing on top again with the points, and it's got profile. the amount of points, it's got how many tokens I have, and orders if I had placed any orders. So, anyway, now near the very top, there is a search catalog, and then next to it is shop, if you'll see where I just clicked on shop. And you can browse the catalog, and here are all the items. I'll scroll down a little bit, and you'll see here you could donate. You have automotive, baby, books, DVD, electronics, which is highlighted right now. And then there's gift cards, which I personally like. And let's say we click on the digital ones, and here you have different e-gift cards, and you got Papa John's and Applebee's, Panera Bread, and I like Amazon personally myself, which is over here. I clicked on it, and this is telling you the description of it, which is pretty self-explanatory what Amazon is. And then you have down here Starbucks, and it goes to so many points. I forget what the top amount is for the gift cards, but let's see. I'll go all the way to the end. It looks like we have $25 here. So, I'm going to go back now to where I last was, and this is on the rewards. Okay, now I'm going to go back again, and this is to the main home page. Now you'll see where I'm clicking a Opinion Square. Just meant to click on it. I didn't exactly want it to do that, but anyway, if I hit home will take me right back to where I was thinking it would, which is right here, where I could on the in the middle of the right side I can log off. Here's a question of the week in the middle, and then here's why join on the left side. 2 words, cash and prizes, and there you go. You can read all about why you should join. And then you have above it sign up today, which is there prominently from left to right in big. You've got opinions, earn rewards for sharing them, so you could do that. And then if you click on the benefits, which was next to the home and near the top, here's the different benefits that you have. Cash and gift cards is down here, opinion rewards. I had a bad feeling I was going to do that. I didn't mean to touch that. Then you got above 100,000 monthly Your Opinion Matters sweepstakes, which you automatically enter into it. Just for joining through the instant win game, and then every instant win game link will give the player a chance to win. So that's something that you could do, and then that's the benefits. And now we hit about. And this is all about the company, their commitment. You see all that. You could take your time to look at that later, and then we have the frequently asked questions, which is on top here, membership questions. How do I join Opinion Square? Why should I join Opinion Square? Will I start getting unwanted spam? Our non-U.S. residents, so that continues. And you can look, you see all the reward questions, technical questions, all sorts of questions. Then you have Contact Us. And this is, of course, many ways to contact Opinion Square. And on the top here, Support Center, Knowledge Base, Request Support, My Tickets if you had a ticket, a support ticket. And then you have here Knowledge Base, Contact Us, Submit a support form. This is stuff that you might run into, but I've never really had much to deal with that. So anyway, and then we get to the last one, Members. And that's me, I'm a member, so here we go. This takes me right to here. And I can also log out from here too, where I just clicked on it. And so now I'm going to log out, actually. I think I've covered most of this part. And then here is where it wants me to log back in. So I'm going to do something else. And here is what you normally would find on the main page, is the sign up today in this big, as I'm clicking up here in the big thing there, it takes up the whole left to right side. And basically, that's the opinionsquare.com, as you can see how to spell it, where it says opinionsquare up there, .com, and also over there where I just opened up the thing there. But anyway, so that's it for this survey site. Okay, I look forward to seeing you another time, and please feel free to leave comments and subscribe. I could always appreciate subscribers. Well, see you next time.